it's not just a set, Carol.
What do you mean, Richard?
It's my throne! I am King Xerxes after all!
Yes, Richard, it is your throne. But it has to be all taken down when the play's all over.
What? No, it's beautiful! It's amazing! It's mine!
Oh dear. A production like this takes a lot of help from a lot of people. Backstage, people making costumes, set designs, construction, writing the music, and of course, the singers and the actors on the stage.
My favorite part of playing King Xerxes would be the opportunity to become a lot more arrogant and more pompous and prideful. All of those characteristics that we're supposed to keep subtle in our lives. And for this 25th and last week of our feast, the greatest feast in all of the Persian Empire, I decree that everyone shall drink the royal wine liberally. All the wine stewards have been instructed to serve each man what he wishes, when he wishes, and how much he wishes.
So far it's fun. Yeah, it's kind of a liberating experience. You get to be as mean as you want to be. And, it's interesting trying to think how Haman would think. So it's definitely fun playing the villain because you have to approach it differently.
Rebecca is in charge of Mordecai's house, basically. And she's in charge of making sure that Hadassah is doing well, that the house is kept up, and that Mordecai is keeping in line. And so that's the character that I'm trying to portray. And she's a bit high-strung, and she worries a lot. And so, it's a little part, but it's got lots of meat and potatoes to kind of get your teeth into. So I'm enjoying it.
My favorite part about playing Vidi is that I can sort of relate to him a lot, just as he's like a young man and experiencing certain things at a certain time in a young man's life when he does, and I myself being a young man, I can find myself totally understanding what he's going through at certain points and totally seeing it from his point of view. I think it's making it very easy for me to play him on stage. Stuff I don't like about him, I don't like that he doesn't get the girl in the end, because that's a major thing. You gotta get the girl.
Oh, the cast and the crew are a delightful bunch. They're very helpful, they're very energetic, and they love what they're doing. They're committed to making this play a success, and they put up with a lot in terms of trying to get this thing organized, because it's a complex plot, involves a lot of people, and some very big, if you will, production numbers on stage, which are difficult to organize, especially with so many people involved.
The main reason why we want to put this production on is to just tell of God's love in a different way. To go to a theater in your hometown and be able to hear about God's love, to see a production that's put on by a group of Christians from your community, I think is an amazing thing.
It's been actually a great experience working with this group. A lot of different varieties of skill set. Some people just in it for the fun. Great to see that, their excitement, their enjoyment of it. Others a bit more serious about it, taking time to really refine their craft, and it's neat to watch how that all balances out and actually creates more authentic scenes versus everyone all on one side of that page, either with that perfectionism at heart or completely the other side with no care whatsoever, but just kind of experiments and wings it and sees how, in the end, how it will all turn out.
My experience with the cast and the crew and the directors is a wonderful one. I love everybody here. Everyone is working hard. There's so much talent in this production.
I've not worked with a finer bunch, I think, in a lot of ways. Everyone, it's a very different relationship to some of the other casts that I've worked with. Everyone here is very open to suggestion, very open to trying out each other's ideas and seeing how it's going to work, putting a show on that's never been performed before.
I can't say enough about the cast. They're just incredible. Working with Joy and Wendy and everyone has been so nice to me and made me feel so welcome here. Even though I have to come over here at 9:30 in the morning, it is totally worth it because we get things accomplished and everybody always makes me feel good and everything. So I can't say enough about the cast. It's just wonderful. It's a great show, and I know it's going to be really great. I'm already plugging it over there in the States, telling people come and see this. It's really good. You got a good cast, and we've got good directors here. So yes, feel very good about that.
At first it was confusing with the directors because there's so many of them. Getting advice from 3 different points, like when you would tell me something and then Joy would say something else. It was confusing, but then I don't know. You sort of accept that with many councils, victory is assured, and then you just understand where they're all coming from at different points. But the rest of the cast has all been really great. Like everyone's really been friendly towards each other, and they've all been like accepting towards each other. There's no real no drama going on in that everyone gets along really well, and it's been really enjoyable.
Oh, it's been a great experience working with everybody in this show. Most people will say that plays are a lot of fun, but the connection here just seems to be really nice. Everyone seems to be or is very friendly and happy and sort of laid back. You know, it's enjoyable coming to this rehearsal. It's not stressful, so it's it's been a great experience. It's definitely been something that I feel like I'm lucky to be a part of this, and I've definitely made some new friends, so it's been wonderful.
I hope by putting on a production of the magnitude of Esther, that those that have been involved in creating it, those that have been involved in producing it, those that are acting in it, and those that are behind the scenes doing so many things to bring this to fruition, that everyone will learn to work together well, that they'll really get a sense of a mission here, that we're doing this for a real reason.
We're really hoping that you are going to come out and enjoy this great performance of Esther on March 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Performances are shown 7 p.m. nightly with a 2 o'clock afternoon matinee performance on Saturday. Tickets are now available at the Imperial Theatre box office. See you there!